Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2013 Cadillac Escalade. This Escalade is showing just over 68,000 original miles, and if you would like to see a high-resolution, detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There, of course, you will also find a free included Carfax report, alongside a long list of technical data related to the vehicle's remaining tire and brake life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge. But today I'll take you on a quick condition overview on both the interior and the exterior of the vehicle, as well as showing you some of its most notable features. Now we'll start here at the exterior. Obviously a very unique spec on this Escalade. It's a very nice shade of red coating all of the exterior panels, and it's accented very nicely, with all of these chrome accents. You can see them stretching as high as the roof rails there, and carrying on to the window surrounds, the door handles, door trim, and the lower trim on the running boards. And of course, the largest of the chrome accents are these beautiful 22-inch wheels. And you'll find them to be in very nice condition, no curb rash, as one would expect with those nice meaty tires on there. And they're actually not flaking away or really deteriorating like you see on a fair number of these this period of Escalade. So the wheels are actually in very nice condition. The chrome holds a nice finish, really a great mirror-like shine. As I look here at the wheel from the side, you can see great reflective quality there. So they still hold that original pop and that kind of eye-catching factor that you would expect for a vehicle like this. Now, as usual, I'll take you really close to the panel to look for any dings or dents in the bodywork, starting here at the front fender and making our way onto the door. You'll notice very few imperfections in this paintwork, all the way here to the quarter panel and all the way to the back of the vehicle. The paint is in great shape, showing minimal, minor wear, scratches, and small imperfections, but as you can see, the hood looks great as well. And as we make our way to the front fascia, you'll find the headlight lenses to be very clear and giving a bit more of that chrome accent to complement the rest of the vehicle. And that goes for both headlights. They're in nice shape. Looking at the front here of the vehicle, you can see it's got that little wind deflector panel there, which is also finished in chrome, and that complements the grille with all of these small chrome inserts. And the chrome is showing minimal water spotting or discoloration, which again is really nice to see on a vehicle of this vintage. Now looking at the front bumper, you will find minor and expected small rock chips just along the face, but as you can see, largely presents very well. And the lower fog light housings aren't showing any oxidation or cracks or discoloration. It's really nice to see. And looking at the most point on the vehicle, that front chin splitter, also showing an even finish, looking very nice. Now here on the passenger side, again taking a look at the wheels, showing a consistent condition with the driver's side. And again, we'll take you really close to the panel, looking for any dings or dents here on the passenger side. Again, seeing all of that chrome as I pass by in very nice shape, and no dings or dents to note in the bodywork. Now here at the rear of the vehicle, you can see both the taillight lenses are in great condition, very clear. And a bit more chrome accent here at the rear, again showing a really nice mirror-like finish with minimal water spotting. See here, the plastic cover for the load floor here only has very minor gouges to be found in it, just little small scratches as you can see there. So largely very nice condition. And the chrome trim just below is in very nice condition, along with that nice big exhaust tip you can see there coming out of the passenger side. Of course, just behind this painted panel, you will find accessories for towing, and this vehicle is certainly suitable for towing. But more importantly, the Escalade is designed for comfort, and as you can see in the interior, it's a very nice place to be. The seats are in great shape. I'll move the seatbelt here. As you can see, the bolsters are in great shape, and the stitching is just the same, all intact as it should be. That beige leather is showing a consistent finish, and even the lower bolster only showing minimal wear. Looking here at the passenger seat, it's even nicer. It's still got nice hold to the leather, still very plush. And as you make your way inside, it's very comfortable. The seat really just envelops you. It feels great. Of course, I'm going to start it up. I love the design of the gauge cluster here. The chrome and polished aluminum accents with those blue needles there in the gauges. Fires right up without hesitation. The engine sounds very healthy off the startup. You see the infotainment system firing up there as well. You do have a nice analog clock, surrounded by this nice kind of brushed metal trim carrying across the dashboard. You also have a nice dark brown dashboard. The rest of the trim carrying onto the door panels is beige, and you also have this really nice wooden trim carrying through the center console. Now, of course, the infotainment system, we do have navigation. We also do have a nice backup camera that starts promptly and is very clear. So you also have those markings on the camera that dictate where the vehicle will be going there, or show you where the vehicle is expected to be as you turn the wheel. Now, looking at the steering wheel, you do have this nice wood grain finish to match the center console, carrying all the way around. It's also a heated steering wheel, as you can see with this control just here on the left, and that does function exactly as intended. It feels great in the hand as it warms up. All of the controls here on the steering wheel hold their condition very well. And as we look through the center console, you'll find only minor wear on a couple of these switches. As you can see there on the left, a little bit of that black finish wearing off, and just on the fan control button, a little bit of the same. You can see here we do have heated and cooled seats, or ventilated seats, so that is a great feature for comfort. And you also have electronically adjustable pedals, which do function exactly as intended. Using these switches here, you can bring them closer or further from your body to really optimize that perfect driving position. If you look above my head here, you'll find a nice sunroof that's power operated via these switches just here above my head. Window controls look very nice as well. As you can see, no strange warning lights to report. So next up, I'll make my way under the hood and we'll take a quick look at the V8 power plant. So I've popped the hood. We can take a look at the 6.2 liter V8. If you're familiar with a lot of General Motors products, you will be familiar with this engine. And in the Escalade, not only does it deliver a very smooth delivery of power, it really feels great as you go down the road, but it also isn't short on power whatsoever. This engine is producing 403 horsepower and 417 pounds-feet of torque. So a very sturdy engine. With all that torque, you're certainly going to take care of a lot of your towing needs. Through a 6-speed transmission, it delivers the power smoothly and efficiently. And as you can see, the engine bay is largely very clean. We do have all the plastics looking very nice. All of the reservoirs look great as well. You can see on the engine itself, only minor surface corrosion, as one would expect from a vehicle of this vintage, but mechanically everything functions exactly as intended, runs beautifully smooth. And this vehicle was very well maintained by the previous owner. As the vehicle was being cleaned, we noted the vehicle had a full coat of wax on it already as it arrived, and a lot of signs that the previous owner did take great care to ensure the vehicle stayed looking nice. So taking a look at the rear seating arrangements, or the second row rather, you can see here, seats look very nice and showing an even color with all of the bolsters intact, the armrests that are retractable, all of the stitching looks great there. And as you can see here, you do have a small control panel. We can control individual radio for the rear. You can also turn on heated seats for both of your second row occupants. And you can see the climate vents here in the ceiling, and that is all controllable via this panel. You also have some media inputs there, which serve via this Panasonic monitor just here. And so that's nice entertainment for your second row passengers. You also, if you drop down this panel, do have a couple of cup holders available for these occupants as well. Here just behind the seats, as I fold them down with one pull of that lever, you can see a couple of your third row seats there, 2 more occupants for the rear, and the original floor mats to be seen just on top of that seat. Now we'll make our way to the rear of the vehicle. Of course, as one would expect, power operated liftgate, which functions exactly as intended. Smooth and quiet operation. As you can see here in the rear, we do have all the original mats in nice condition, and this small rubber mat to fill this small gap for the carpet here. All of the carpet all the way throughout the vehicle is in really nice shape, showing an even color, and all the plastics here in the rear are just the same. Headliner is very clean, and as I lower this tailgate, you're going to see it drops down just the same as it opens, very smooth and quiet. So mechanically, this vehicle is just in phenomenal condition, and as I mentioned, with that beautiful 6.2 liter V8, it's a really smooth but abundant delivery of power. It really can get you where you need to go in a hurry, but also in great comfort and luxury. So if you have any further questions related to this 2013 Escalade, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There you will find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.